I'm with Professor Henry Whitlow of the Clark Atlanta Business School at the university here, and he has been involved in building and nurturing a number of businesses in his career. So thank you so much for speaking to us.
Glad to do it.
Now, we've been talking about entrepreneurship and innovation. What is the difference between innovation and entrepreneurship?
Well, the entrepreneurship is, of course, applying the known principles of business to new business opportunities by solving a problem for a marketplace. Innovation is about discovering and applying technology to that problem. So when you start to innovate, you're looking for the trends that impact the market that you want to supply. And entrepreneurship is about building a business around that solution. So entrepreneurship is about building a business. Innovation is about solving a problem.
Is solving the problems that you then find in that business. Would you say it's only about technology, innovation?
Well, technology is loosely defined by any type of science or technique that's used in today's business. So technology isn't only computer technology. It could be any type of technique that you use.
So innovation is part of entrepreneurship.
It is a definite part of entrepreneurship. So to ask what's the difference between the two is not quite as helpful, because it would imply that you can be an entrepreneur without innovating. And I'm not sure that's possible.
True. So how does the innovation key tools map help an entrepreneur in moving their business forward?
Well, when you're looking at a problem, you have to start with what's the current state of affairs in the domain which you want to help. So the innovation toolkit will help you manage that inquiry. You're asking about how is it going now for the target customers? What's the ability now for the current players to actually deliver on what the customers need? So the innovation toolkit says, I want to do an inquiry, but I don't want to do it just any kind of way. I have to have a structure for my questions. And so with the first tool, Lean Six Sigma, gives you a structure for how you ask those questions around the actual data in the performance of the current offerings. Then you use the next set of the toolkit, which is Blue Ocean, to look at how can you create new competitive factors so that it will address more of the job to be done that the customers have. The entrepreneur has to understand the job to be done and how you can apply certain tools and techniques to doing that job for the customers and getting paid to do that. So innovation is about, first, what's going well, what's not going well, from the customer's perspective, voice of the customer, then designing new competitive factors that address those unmet needs, and then drawing in through the third step of the creativity. You draw in the people who can do something about it in a structured way to harness their creativity to build a new business model. Because the old business model is producing the old results. If you want new results, you need a new business model. So that comes in the third part of it, which is the create through the balanced scorecard. Once you identify the changes you need to make, you go to the last piece, which is the actual implement. And implement, you have projects to change the old business model into the new business model. And those projects, you have to know how to manage. And so you end up with project management to implement the new business model.
Okay, so now bringing this home closer to Africa, a lot of African businesses right now would be grappling with issues of survival, issues of making sure that the organization doesn't close down, and you've got economic constraints and a whole lot of challenges in the economy. Who has got the luxury of getting through all this?
Only those that want to succeed.